All right.
How's it going?
Doing pretty good.
You're not gonna ask me? I'm doing good though.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to BRUISED podcast with Soup and Lewi. Shout out to Rincycle and Kenny Blaze 420 for
Yes,
the
sir.
name. Congratulations. We don't have a prize, but
Just
thank you.
know we appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So BRUISED podcast with Soup and Lewi.
Yeah, I like
Sounds
it.
good to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Rolls off the tongue.
Anyway, I'm the host, Eli,
AKA.
a.k.a. Soup,
Mm-hmm.
and you are?
Josh. AKA.
A.k.a. Lewi.
Louis.
There you go.
With L-E-W-I.
L-E-W-I.
Not L-O-U-I-S. That's
True.
Luis.
That's Luis. Okay.
Something
Anyway,
like that.
welcome to the podcast. First episode, number one. Thanks for being here. What are we doing on this podcast, Josh? What are we going to talk about?
Doing everything.
Just give us a rundown.
I mean, we're going to go through skating. Talk about skating. We're going to talk about, what? Clothes?
Skating,
Merchandise?
clothes, skate, the skate scene of Frederick.
Skate scene.
Mostly going to be about Frederick skaters.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully feature some of your clips if you want to send them in. Or we're just going to take them from your accounts.
Yeah, without your permission.
No, with
Just steal.
consent.
Oh, okay.
We'll get consent.
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
Yeah, it's probably safe. Anyway, Josh,
Sir,
got a question for you.
let's go.
How'd you start skating and why?
All right, so I started skating how long ago? I technically started skating a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
but super off and on, not consistent at all. You actually got me my first skateboard
That's correct.
as an early birthday present, or late birthday present, however you look at it.
Was it a birthday present?
I think so. Best of my memory. I have terrible memory. But, yeah, I've been off and on for a while, but recently I've really picked it up, and we've been skating together a decent amount last couple months. But, yeah, I'm still a beginner. I'm pretty trash.
Pretty trash. That's
to
all right,
say.
though.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, I'm really starting to get a feel for the board nowadays, but got a lot to do. Got a lot to
All right, let me
learn.
ask you this. Is it what you expected? Is it as easy as you thought, harder than you thought?
Well, to tell you the truth, I know. Okay, on my feet, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm running or moving,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good on my feet with balance and whatnot.
Yeah.
But skating, ice skating, anything where I'm on something, it's just a little sketchy.
Just a little sketchy.
Just a little sketchy.
So you really aren't good with balance.
I guess. I mean, it just takes a while to get used to.
Yeah.
So, whenever I first started skating, I couldn't even really push and whatnot. But, that's the one thing I really was working on, is just being able to push effectively and, comfortably. So, yeah, I mean, I'm still a beginner, but, I can do a couple tricks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not anything crazy. But just trying to get used to the board still and really be comfortable.
What's your frustration level when trying to learn something new as a beginner?
If I'm not good at it, I quit.
If you're not good at it, you quit. Well,
No.
Skating might not be for you then.
No, it definitely it's definitely hard to push through. Just the beginning stages, as far as I know, is just so tough to get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really, I know the tricks will come and all of that, but getting comfortable is my main concern, I guess you would call it. So I wouldn't say, I'd say learning skateboarding, it's really, really hard at the beginning, but if you enjoy it, it's just something new to learn. And I enjoy it. So, and it's not, I don't take it like you do. I don't skate every day. I skate a couple of times a week maybe. But just getting used to it.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, for how little you skate, you've actually progressed very quickly. You've done, what have you done? You did frontside 180, shove it. You did a front shove it.
One front shove it.
Let me tell you something. Front shove it took me, I think I was 3 years into skating before I learned how to front shove it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was, my shove-its were getting decent, pretty 50-50, could hit them 50% of the time. and then you just told me, here's how you front shove. And we
And
were
you
at
did it, like,
SAGs,
that
and like
day.
within like the first like 20 tries, I got it.
Yeah.
I haven't hit it again, but I mean,
from what I've seen, or at least that day, you like kind of had the motion down.
yeah, no, definitely now. I mean, it isn't smooth. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not super smooth, but I definitely am a lot more comfortable now.
Mm-hmm.
I can push on flat ground and stuff, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just getting the mechanics of how to balance when you're doing tricks for me. So like how you taught me, or how you showed me with my ollies.
I think we're actually going to throw up clips here.
Yeah.
Right?
With my ollies, I had a big issue of putting all my weight on my front foot and then just trying to flick my back foot.
Yeah.
And then you told me, you just said, put more kind of 50-50 it out. And then they got so much better.
You've been a weird person to like try to teach how to skateboard, because a lot of the issues you've been having are not normal.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
that's
lie.
fair.
Like when I was trying to teach you how to ollie, most of the time people struggle with jumping as they're doing the ollie.
Yeah.
But what you were struggling with was jumping way too much. You could bounce up in the air, probably like, a foot and a half, and then the board just wouldn't come.
Yeah.
Usually people struggle with not coming off the ground.
Yeah.
Because they're not jumping.
Yeah.
You just weren't doing the right motion with your feet. And I kept trying to tell you, Josh, you don't need to jump that much.
Yeah. And it was hard to find the median between like jumping out of the sky and out of my shorts, or just like kind of jumping and getting a small ollie. And then now my issue is whenever I do ollies is I basically try and 180.
Yeah.
Which is why 180s have
that's
come along pretty
it's
decent.
just keeping your shoulders square and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that'll come, because you've gotten your eyes a lot better.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
just showed me a video which we'll play on the screen there.
Yeah.
But much better than when you started.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. You still need to work some kinks out.
Yeah.
But like,
of course, I'm nowhere near where I want to be.
Yeah.
But I mean, what I've realized is whenever I'm skating consistently, it's like easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
I can get on the board, I'm good to go. But if I take even like a week off, I feel like I'm back to square one. And I feel like I'm like, don't know what's going on, don't know how to push,
Yeah, taking breaks in skating sucks.
Yeah. I feel like you have to be, if you really want to progress and like not be bad for a long period of time, you just have to put your head down and go.
It's really about consistency.
Yeah.
Like somebody who skates for a year every day compared to someone who skates for a year once a week. Like the person who skates every day is like, even if they're not naturally talented, like they're going to be way better than the other person.
Absolutely.
Just because it's just about consistency and being on the board.
And that's one of the biggest differences between you and I is you skate, say 5 times a week,
Probably,
if not more, maybe a little bit less, but usually like around that
Depends
area.
on the week, but yeah, I try it.
Exactly. And I skate once a week, twice a week, whenever I have time to.
Yeah.
And I just try and work on some stuff. So
Whenever you're not in the gym.
consistency is key.
Consistency is key,
Yeah.
I guess, with
Yeah.
anything.
Just kind of
You might have to pick one eventually, though.
one or the other, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to pick right now, gym or skateboarding.
I haven't been liking the gym very much recently. It's been boring.
Really?
So I think, it sucks that that's now at November whenever it's going to be snowing and raining every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I lived in Frederick or near Frederick, I would be skating every day, to be honest.
Yeah.
But since I got to drive up here, it's kind of, and my area doesn't have great areas to skate.
Yeah, Shepherdstown's kind of garbage when it comes to the skate scene.
Yeah,
You've
it
got
seems
one
like
skate park in Charlestown, and it's
okay. It's not terrible.
It's got a mini ramp, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's.
Hey, I learned how to
really
drop
not good.
in there, so
That's true. You did that like the first day you ever tried to drop in, right?
Yeah, first day I tried to drop in. You kind of were helping me with like a 45-degree drop in.
Yeah, the really small drop in.
And that one I think I got it first try.
Yeah.
I was still leaning a little bit too far back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny, whenever we went, I dropped in like probably 5 or 6 times that day, and each of them, by the time I got to the last one, I could finally kick turn after dropping in and whatnot. And then I went back like a week later, and I tried to drop in, and I busted my ass like 3 times. And I was just like, all right, done with this for
I'm gonna
today.
show the clip of you dropping in, but that was like after the small drop in, you just sent it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Like,
knew
wasn't
that's
even,
what I
like,
had to do.
standing there. I helped you with like the first drop in. I was like ready to catch you, but then you just put your board down. And you're just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it."
Yeah. Dude, I know. See, I know the mindset I have to have when skateboarding.
Yeah.
You just have to say, "I'm gonna go," and if you have like where you're holding back, you know that's where you're gonna get hurt or get bruised.
Oh, that was bad.
But yeah, I mean, just easy to put if you put everything into it for that one. So I haven't actually tried to drop in for a long time since then. So.
And speaking of people named Alex, I want to throw up Alex or Joe Boy on Instagram. This clip he just posted a couple days ago. Insane.
I'm not even like a good skater. Insane.
Wild. This guy did a switch 540 on flat.
Yeah.
He did like a switch 360 and then pivoted the last 180. You know how much control that takes?
Yeah, I do that every day.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think you'll ever get there, Josh?
Dude, he's on another level, especially with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even. Don't put my name in the conversation because I'm not anywhere near that. So,
I mean, he's been skating for I don't even know, probably like 15 years.
I'm sure he'll be on here at some point. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
we'll talk to him about that. But
yeah, it's
crazy
clip.
I can't even. Okay, I mean he's better than me, but like I can't like flat ground 3.
Yeah.
You needed a flat 540, which is like there are people who can flat ground 3, but adding that extra 180, like that's just like twice as hard. It's like only half another half rotation, but it's twice as hard.
Yeah. I can't even 180 so
You can 180,
you know where
actually.
I sit. Yeah, I can 180 like 30% of the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even looking at that, I was like
bonkers.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
My brain started melting out of my skull, actually.
But I saw that and I just got all tingly inside.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude.
That was wild. Shout out Jaboy. Crazy. Thank you for blessing my timeline with that.
And we'll show, I mean, especially people around the Frederick area, we want to get people's clips in here and whatnot, just so people can see what's going on in this area. I mean, I think it's cool, especially like even me seeing that, even though I'm nowhere near that, it's still like you love seeing people hit tricks like that. Yeah. Like no matter who it is, where it is, but whenever it's around the town that you're part of the skate scene of, I mean,
it's nice to have good skaters around.
Yeah, I can't relate here, but
I mean, you're around the area enough to be a part of the Frederick skate scene.
Let's go.
So you're welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, I shouldn't. Okay. I'll blur that. Anyway, anything you wanted to talk about other than?
So what are we doing? What like week by week? What can they expect?
Okay.
From our podcast.
Week by week? Yeah. Honestly, I think after this episode, we want to try to have almost a guest every episode, unless no one's available.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have a lot of people lined up already, which is crazy.
Love it.
Love to see it.
Yep.
Really just our friends.
That's fun.
But that's fine.
Yeah, we love having people on here. We're gonna get as much people on here as possible.
That's true. We could have an episode where it's just everyone at the same time. We're just gonna have people standing in the back here.
We can move the camera. Everybody's filled in here.
Yeah,
I think it'll work.
But yeah, I think we're gonna be posting every 2 weeks.
Okay.
So something to look forward to. We're gonna try to be consistent with it. Yeah.
And we're trying to think of. We want to get some merch. Well, not really merch, but some clothing and merchandise and whatnot.
We do want to come out with some merch.
Yep.
It's first episode. It's kind of ambitious.
Yep.
But
probably next week.
Probably 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks, yeah. Next podcast. My bad.
We're gonna show that off, and then you could have a chance to win it by subscribing.
Absolutely.
To the YouTube channel.
And we're not gonna show it yet. We're gonna show it next podcast. Yeah. Probably a sweatshirt.
Probably a sweatshirt because cold season. But if you subscribe from now until probably after next podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Once we
before the third
show
one.
the design.
The
Before the third podcast, you can be you'll be entered.
I say the second podcast we're gonna put the merch on so you can see what it looks like and whatnot, and
Yes.
then the third we'll draw the winner,
Mhm.
and then we'll get one person who can show off that.
Yes.
It's gonna be pretty tight.
It's gonna be pretty tight.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think that's it for first podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
That's all we had to talk about.
subscribe if you like this stuff. We're really just it's not gonna be just skateboarding. We're gonna be going all over the place, but we want to keep skateboarding as one of the central themes that we're going on.
Yeah.
So just let us know what you want to see. If there's anything specific, what you want us to talk about, we're definitely open to recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. That was episode 1, Bruised Podcast with Soup and Lewi.
Soup and Lewi.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe. You could win some merch in a couple weeks.
Not right now.
Not right now. We haven't even come up with the design yet.
Nope.
But, you know.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Might do it, might not.
Yep. All right. Peace.
All right, peace. Thanks.